Hi, today I'm making a cherry cobbler. This is a very simple dessert, and I'm going to begin by describing the ingredients. And so it is 1 cup of flour, 1 cup of granulated sugar, a half a cup of butter, a quarter teaspoon of vanilla, a quarter teaspoon of almond extract, and a half a cup of whole milk, as well as a 21-ounce can of. So in a 9 by 13 pan, I'm going to go ahead and put the butter in the oven and let it melt completely. While I'm letting that melt, I'm going to add my 1 cup of flour as well as my 1 cup of sugar and the teaspoon of baking powder. I think I forgot to mention that, so sorry about that. But yeah, so it's also, we do need the baking powder. I do a dash of cinnamon for the cobbler crust, just to sweeten the crust and give it a little more flavor. And then I'm just going to combine all of those ingredients, okay, and mix them. And once everything's well mixed, I'm going to begin by adding a little milk and continuing to stir, as you can see here. You're going to add the dough back to the melted butter and just slightly smooth it to the corners, and the butter's going to seep in over the dough. That's fine. And I set that aside while I prepare my cherry pie filling. So what I'm doing with this cherry pie filling is I'm going to go ahead and put it in a bowl, and I'm going to add a half a teaspoon of vanilla, I believe, a quarter teaspoon of vanilla and a quarter teaspoon of almond extract. And then I'm adding 1 teaspoon of sugar to the pie filling, and again, a dash of cinnamon. And this just doctors up the filling so that it is a little sweeter and tastes more like a cobbler. And I'm going to stir those ingredients, and then I'm going to just transfer them all to the dough mixture, as you can see. Next, I'm going to bake this cobbler for about 45 to 50 minutes on 350 degrees. And again, the edges should be kind of crispy, and brown when it's done. And basically, you don't let it cool too long. You can go ahead and serve this. I have cut this and served it with ice cream. It's a very simple, easy dessert to make. You can make it during the weekend. You can make it during the weekday. So just a very simple cobbler. And that is perfect for spring. And that's a cherry cobbler.